Do you love Vincent van Gogh and need to unwind? Here's a mindful art doodle tool that you can use. Hi, I'm Liz. I'm an art therapist. And here is another mindful unwinding doodle tool that you can use at night. Today we're going to start out with using some more dots. I love making dots. I love that repetitive motion while making them, so it's so relaxing to use at night. So like our last piece, we are going to cover our entire paper with some white dots. Doesn't matter where you put them. We're doing maybe not as many as last time, but just enough that you can move around. And just like Vincent van Gogh, we're going to gather as much colorful markers that we can. I'm using these beautiful, bright, creamy acrylic markers by Artizo. And we're going to make the Starry Night pattern over and over again on our page. I love that painting. It is one that is, I think, the most therapeutic to make because you're doing those delicate, repetitive lines around the stars. So for each of our stars, we're going to go around with these beautiful circular lines about 3 times to make our stars big enough, but yet small enough that we can travel in between, because the next part is going to be fun. We're going to kind of connect our stars, but till we get there, let's make some beautiful bright stars. So as we're making these stars, I want you to notice how it feels to go in that circular repetitive pattern and doing those sort of strokes. It's kind of like where you're breathing on each stroke and you're kind of going around and around, almost like a spiral, to help yourself unwind. And that is my favorite way to unwind, is doing circles at night, because you're putting yourself in that slow paced step. So each time you make a mark, it gives you a moment to take a step back. And by taking a step back, we're kind of letting our thoughts slowly slow down, unwind, because that is the hardest thing to do at night, is when we are having all these flooded thoughts. So now we're going to go in our own pattern and we're going to connect all our stars together. We're going to have it where we can go around as many stars and connect them and form a community, or just around a single star. And this is a great way to kind of if you want to organize your thoughts, having it where you section your art in a way, this is a fun way to section it off when you're kind of making these kind of artistic lines and kind of going around a certain star or another section of your art piece, and it kind of creates a unique texture. So it also just organizes where we went through our day. So if you want to think that each star is a different thought or idea, then maybe cluster them together or keep one separated. However you want to do it, make your own path. And as you connect all your stars together, you should notice that your art piece has become a beautiful movement and bright starry night painting of your own. And how they each are kind of congregating together and having it where it kind of creates this beautiful movement and wave throughout your piece. So I hope this was a way to help you kind of unwind for the night, and that you got some creative inspiration from it and got to kind of see how you yourself brightened your art piece and allowed your creativity come through.